welcome to this video. Long overdue, right? Happy New Year. Happy New Year. And welcome to the new subscribers, because I know you're curious. A lot of people are here because of the Microloc'd, microlock extensions, maintenance of it, the progress of it, and just the duration of wearing it and what has happened, right? So thank you so much for subscribing, viewing, liking, and sharing, and getting this information so you can apply it to your life. Everyone's journey is different. Remember that. Everyone's journey is different. Mine may be different from yours, but at least you get some information and awareness going ahead. And remember, yours are going to be different from mine. So try not to be jealous and try not to compare. Okay. So we're celebrating 1 year. 1 year Microloc'd. 1 year with the extensions. And if you've seen some of my other ones, which I'm going to put in the description box so you can just see how, the progress of it will be there for you to watch. I'm happy. I'm elated. I'm joyful. I'm content. I'm looking forward to the years going on. And the plan has not changed. It might have altered a little bit, but it has not changed. And I wanted to, at least before I continue with this video, by stating the pros and the cons of it, right? Because some things have changed, some things. I wanted to talk to those that actually wear your locks naturally and wear your locks with extensions. Wear your locks with how many you have in terms of 400 and up, whether it's a different style tradition, 2-strand braided, sister locks, microlocks, that method. Doesn't matter how many you have and how it's done. I want to speak to those that wear locks with extensions to start off and wear locks naturally. I will start off by saying this. Everyone's journey is different. Everyone's choice is different. Your choice is different from somebody else's, just like mine. And I gave you my why, right, in another video. When somebody makes up their mind to do something, whether it's a journey, whether it's changing your life, whether you're cutting off dead things and you're starting anew, whether you're doing it out of rebellion, whether you're doing it based off of fashion, whether you're doing it because it's a trend, whether you're doing it because now there's more knowledge, now there's more products, now it's more socially accepted. Everybody has their different reasons, and yours is different from mine. And we need to respect that. We honestly need to respect that. If someone wants to start their locks with extensions, knowing that their day-to-day is busy and they don't know how to take care of their hair, allow it. It's none of your business. It's none of mine. But I want to encourage you here on this channel that whichever way you have chosen, whether it's for like 2 years and that's it, whether you put traditional locks in to comb them out to retain length, everyone has a different reason. You're safe here. There's no judgment here. You're safe here. The information here is based off of what? We're responsible for our own actions and what we do. And if this is part of it and this is part of the journey, I hope I can help you along with it. Okay, so try not to be discouraged because you made up your mind about something. You could always change your mind. Okay, freedom. Okay, I also will say this. Those that have been natural, I understand the journey. I understand the patience. I understand the self-reflection and the self-love that you're engaging in during your journey. I truly do, because mine is incorporated in it. You might beg to differ, but it is because patience is involved in it. It's a transition. Whether you think I'm taking the shortcut by putting it on extensions, no. Locks are still being formed. I'm still taking care of my scalp. I'm still looking in the mirror and accepting myself. So those that are starting from shaved off, even with relaxed hair, your own hair, no extensions, try not to knock others that have decided to do that. Even myself, I know why. I could shave my hair off and start off anew. Everyone's mentality to why they're doing it is different from yours. And so when someone's doing it based off of their roots, ancestors, natural hair, the oppression of it, what the world says about it, that's your journey, and we respect that. I respect that. Try not to push your beliefs on somebody else. Everyone is different, right? And in closing, what I'm saying, because I love all Unu, what I'm saying is within all of this and our choices to embrace ourselves, which way we want, extensions or not, and I'm talking about the lock community, I would say this: a journey of learning how to love yourself. You get information from other people. You might get information from your ancestors. You might get information based off of the restraint or the restriction of it. I understand that. For me, I've done it because I want to embrace my own beauty. It's convenient, it's cost effective, right? I want my grays to grow in. I want to accept myself the way that God has me. And I want it to look as close as possible to hair without combing it out and without, manipulating it, without using products, because we know what it does when it goes into your skin. And embracing who God has called me to be, looking at myself every day, accepting who I am in my natural form. And it's a process for some, just like it's a process for me. Changing my diet, changing how I take care of my skin in terms of showering, what I'm brushing my teeth with, what I'm ingesting, what I'm eating. Like, it's a journey. And I'm sure a lot of people are going through that too. But whether they want to do it for a season, that's their choice. But for me, this is teaching me how to love myself the way that God has created me to be, whether I use a comb or not. I'll just close it there and we'll talk about the 1 year anniversary. That's why we're here. But I wanted to bring light to some stuff that may be trickling in the back of your mind that may be deterring you away from any sort of information that you're going to get from this video, right? Everyone's different. And me, I love to share. And being a hairstylist of over 35 years, beautician for over 20 plus years, eyebrow specialist for over 6 years, makeup artist for over 27 years, licensed. I have my license. I have my certificates. I have my diplomas and all the things that I need. Still getting product knowledge. But in it all, we can, I think, a consensus here, if we can say this, because we still want to color our locks and all that stuff, use safe precaution. Educate yourself. Get a professional to do it. We have a license for a reason. But for me, I guess it's called extreme. It's either you do it or you don't. You do it, things may fall in the line with that. Treatments, skin irritation, things that you need to be aware of while you go through a consultation, before you color, before you relax, before you use a product, before you eat something in the beauty industry, before you do something to your hair and your skin and whatever, right? Even makeup artists, they consult. Are you allergic to this? Are you sensitive to certain things? We look and assess the skin to see if it's dry, oily, or we need to see this to color correct and to use the best products that are going to execute the look for that day, for that event, for that photo shoot, for the film, right? So educate yourself. But when you're 100% natural, when you're 100% not using makeup, not using products for your hair, using healthy products for your skin as you wash, healthy products to brush your teeth, healthy products to bathe your skin, healthy products that you're eating, healthy products that you're putting in your hair, leaving it alone, you'll see and reap the benefits of that. So you understand? Okay, we understand. Now, it's 1 year. Oh my gosh. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my gosh. It's been 1 year. I was looking forward to it. I didn't really celebrate it, but I was sitting down accepting it. I was like, oh my gosh, it's the 27th of January. This is when I first started my locks. This is when I first started by braiding in human Afro kinky hair to my natural hair. And that was it. That was it. From that point on, I just started to retie the roots and I left it. And I love the results. I would not turn back. I would not turn back. And so I remember sitting on the couch, I was sitting here. I think I was reading a book, Sarah Jakes Roberts, her book. I put it down and I was reflecting and I was just looking outside and I was like, looked at my phone. I said, January 27th. I was like, oh my gosh, it's been 1 year. And I sat in it. And this is part of the process of even having locks and being patient. You sit, you reflect, you take it in, you're present. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm like, it's been a year. And I love it. I just ran my fingers through my hair, touched my scalp, because that's point of connection, that's point of contact too, touching yourself and loving yourself. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's been a year. I love this journey. And I'm like, thank you, Lord. Thank you for showing me how beautiful I am in what you have given me. Thank you for allowing me to see that and not wanting others' approval for it and not seeking others' acceptance. And it bypassed how the society is, how the world is, how, a job may not accept you with locks. I wasn't even thinking about that because I'm like, God, you accept me. That's good enough. And being an artist, you're creative. You see people that are artists, they're creative, they can wear whichever. But regardless, if I was to get a job, I wouldn't condition myself or change myself to fit that job. That job will take me the way that I am. I'm like, wow, God, you love me this much. And so now we're going to talk about the pros and the cons to it. As you can see, I stood on the good first, right? Because that's how I see it. And as I grow with my hair and as I go through the different changes of how my hair is turning out and my scalp and how it feels, how sensitive it is, all that stuff, and just, with water, what it does, I look at it as the challenging parts of it, which people would say it's a no, and it's like a no for me. So I'm just going to wipe off all the right and just cut it off, or whatever the case may be. Your decision. I'm just saying for myself. Any issues that I had to go through with these locks, which I haven't had one issue. I had concerns, but I had no issues. Let's address those. What I've learned in having my natural hair like this, even if I have extensions, it doesn't matter. Majority, like my hair has grown significantly. And I find it to be thicker as well because you hardly have any shedding when you have your hair locked. The hair is in there. You're hardly losing any hair. But having my hair like this and leaving it alone is key, because some of the issues that I had was with products. I posted something and I quickly deleted it because I was just like, I'm not trying to knock or wrong that product line, that brand, but it's not for me. And I prefer to get natural products if and when I do put stuff in my hair. Water's been working for me. Castor oil, I jumped back on that. Just dabbed it on my scalp a little bit, and as my body heat causes it to melt because it's very thick. The consistency is thick. It just saturates and spreads on my scalp and just takes care of my scalp and my skin. And then eventually it transfers onto my hair, the roots going on a little bit, but then I take a little bit and after I have sprayed it, misted my hair with water, and I touch the ends of it just to lock it in. Again, yes, this may be extensions. When I put conditioner on it, I feel the difference. When I shampoo, I feel the difference. When I put oils on it, I feel the difference. When I put water on it, I feel the difference. So when I mist and I put the oil, it seals it in. It keeps the moisture in, which is great because the water causes it to expand. The oil will close the cuticle or seal it, right? So I've used some products that I wasn't happy with. Oh my goodness. And aside from the car accident that I was in, I don't know if you notice, I'm a little bit stiff. Been stiff through some of my videos, even some of my fashion videos. I'm sure you guys don't see it, but I feel it. And I know my mobility is off and dizziness, and you guys don't see it. I see it, but I want to put my best foot forward when I'm posting, right? And recording these videos for you guys, whether it be fashion, makeup, or motivational, encouraging, truthful words. And even now with the update of my 1 year Microloc'd, and even my throat is still kind of irritated, but I'm taking care of that. Glory be to God. I use these products, and in education, knowing that the natural way of things is good, I'd recommend mixing your own stuff on your own, like flaxseed gels, rose water, jojoba oils, all these natural products you can get from Whole Foods or from a healthy food store, right? You can order them too. But when you look at the ingredients, don't you notice that it has like a slew of stuff, like a big paragraph that you don't even want to read? You just like bypass it and just go tell yourself that the label at the front is what it is. No. Oh no. So that would be my only qualm. Like I use this product, and why I mentioned the car accident I had, and my headaches and visions and all that stuff that's going on and stiffness, it amped it up. I was almost going to faint. I sprayed it. As soon as I inhaled it, it's like I got dizzy. I had to sit down and lay flat on my back and just relax a little bit because my knees were weak. I was dizzy. My vision was going a little bit off. And I was like, this spray cannot extremely affect me like this, because I know I'm going through something, but it's like it triggered it. Something happened. I was just like, oh my gosh. And I tried to carry on throughout the day. Less than 3 hours, I washed my hair. I just washed it out. I know I'm going to put a little skit here of me washing it out. I washed it out and immediately I felt good. And that's when I recorded a video and posted it, because I wanted to give everybody warning. But again, I had to delete it because I didn't know if it was 100% that product, but I know that product amped up my condition of, my dizziness and um, my vision issues, my neck, and, just the weakness in the knees. Just the smell hit me and literally almost knocked me out. So my recommendation is mix your own concoctions, use less sparingly, listen and watch your hair as it grows. You'll know what it needs. You'll know when it's thirsty. And products that we buy in the stores, I'm going to jump off topic a little bit in terms of being a natural person and just being a hairstylist altogether, because I've worked with extensions, colors, cuts, all of that. Okay. We use products for a reason. We use that to manipulate a style, to define the hair strands. We use these products for that. I don't believe 100% of them are for the benefits of our hair in terms of growth. If there's oil in it, I understand buildup. If there's treatments that you buy at the hair store, I understand it is a buildup. It causes the buildup and it closes the cuticles, and it appears that your hair is more slippery and more manageable at that time. But as a hairstylist, what I do is I strip the hair. I use a Renew shampoo. I use a deep cleaning shampoo. I use a clarifying shampoo. I remove everything that you have on there, even if I have to use apple cider vinegar, dilute that. And I remove everything. And I feel the hair. And I look at your scalp. And then I assess. Because when nothing is in your hair is when you know the best that it is. What repairs are needed? Hydration, protein, you need a trim. Is it dry? Is it excessive? You'll know. And then with that, you'll ask, diet, how's your diet? Are you on medication? That's part of the consultation. But for me, products, they serve a purpose. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. But when it comes to locks now, products, I don't even think of, because I know hands on. I don't need it. If I'm going to manipulate a style, I'll braid it, I'll twist it, I'll put rods in it, I'll pin it up, I'll, put it up. I'll do things if I need to style it, which I'm going to start doing because I'm going to start going out, thank God. But being a person that wears locks, the less you do in terms of products is so much better. You let it be. Even the sensitivity of my hair moving, even when I tie it, I know it gives me an instant facelift, eh? Even when I tie it, I feel it. When my hair, I don't know if you can see that. When my hair was weaved, braided, put in a tight ASS ponytail, it didn't bother me. Even if I had a slight headache, I embraced it. Even when I got braids done from other people, that's why I braid my own hair. It would be so tight that I couldn't even think, but I tolerated it because I thought it was going to last long. I wanted it tight because I wanted to, you know what I'm saying? I want the duration of them. I want it, my money and my coin to last while I have it on. Oh no. With locks, I feel this. I feel almost every strand, which is good. My scalp is sensitive, which is a good sensitive because it feels like it's alive. Like my scalp, the stimulation of it, it's amazing. Even when I massage it, when I'm washing it, it feels good to me. I feel it from within. You could still have a hairstyle of weaving all the stuff and the stylist washes your hair. Like when I used to do that, my clients would love the best part of weaving their hair, braiding their hair, a service of the hair is when I was washing it. Because there's stimulation, there's circulation going on, there's living, tangible, healthy components that you're feeling throughout. And you know this. You don't even have to convince yourself of that. So wearing tight ponytails, all those other things, oh no. But I love the sensitivity of it. I love putting my fingers through my hair. I love massaging my scalp. Oh, I can't wait until my future husband does that. I'm loving it. But I gotta love it for myself first to know what I want, how I want to be touched. So anyways, so that in itself, loving that. And is there anything else? I haven't been styling it that much. I've been leaving some of the lint on the ends because I noticed that it's starting to open up and I don't like it. I don't mind the curl that I have on the ends. Like there's a slight wave or curl that I have on some of the ends. I'm not sure if you can see it, but I'll show you a full recap, a full 3D once we're finished the video so you can see. What else? I don't spray it as much. I don't spray water as much because as the water swells, it causes your hair to swell. And even it's beautiful because by the time you retie or if you're palm twisting or interlocking, it gives it the circumference or the shape of the lock. It's expanded like this, so it gives it room to create a shape instead of you always combining it and palm twisting it and locking it, and it's just compressed. Your hair's not even getting a chance to get wild to sponge out to create a nice form, right? So I like that because I want my locks to be not as tight, but I want it to be loose and formed really, really well, and so it doesn't pop and it doesn't break, and it will last longer. And I want to get my hair to a nice length. What else? Yeah, the lint I haven't been bothering too much. And yeah, the water, the reason why I mentioned that is because it's winter here and I'm not trying to catch a cold regardless if I'm indoor or outdoors. No star. No, no. The water in the shower, because I haven't been working out. I've been starting to stretch because physio, when I was at physio, my chiropractor and the physio person was telling me that I can start stretching and start doing mild exercises, which is good because I can't wait to go back to the gym. Even if I gained a few pounds, it's okay. It's part of life. This is part of the journey that I'm going through. I'm not going to condemn myself. I'm not going to punish myself, nor am I going to think that I'm fat. I'm not doing that. And I don't care how other people see me. I don't care. I don't care. I care how I see. During this duration, I need to rehabilitate myself, my body, my mind. That through the accident, my God, no, we're off topic, but I need that. So I can't wait to go to the gym because when I do that, that's when I wet my hair often, which you can with extensions. Have I had any pop off since the last one, since my last video? I think that was 11 months, right? No, none. None has come out. I have no issues with any. I always check them because my hands are always in my head. It's soothing. I love having my hands in my head. And you know, they say, get your fingers out of your locks. I understand why they say that because sister locks, you got to allow it to form. That's different. Sister locks is different from palm twisting, micro locks, and extensions. When you have extensions, it's already from the bottom. It's already matted. It's not even matted. It's a created braid, right? A created twist. So anything above is just going to go loose and haywire. You just need to tame that, whether you palm twist it, lock it, interlock it, twist it, whatever, right? So none have fallen out. I'm still just leaving my hair down. I'll put it up sometimes. This is giving me a mild headache, but I'll let it out just now so I can show you guys. I have no dandruff, no issues with my scalp. I can't think of anything else. If you have any questions, comment below. Give me a second. I might think of something else, but I can't. There's nothing else. There's really nothing else. Okay, so I had to answer that. That was a dentist. Oh my gosh. I have a root canal that is totally exposed. Like they started it, they took everything out, they put a temporary filling on, and the temporary filling fell out. It's all open and exposed. So I got to get an emergency temporary filling until I'm able to get the permanent filling. So I'm going through the dental faculty like a school, which is affordable because I need work done before I get my Invisaligns. That's a different topic. That's in my vlog. So if you guys want to follow my vlog, you can hear that. So I was talking about the water, forming the locks, cold outside, not putting the water on. Can't think of anything else, but if you have any questions, let me know. Put it in the comments and I'll definitely answer because I'm quick to do that. I have time. But when I get busy later on, even when this channel blows up and explodes the way that God would have it, I will definitely read emails and comments as well. I'll set days aside to make sure I do that. So I'll say, before I show you my locks, I'll say that I do make locks. I know I had a couple of people ask me, they wanted me to make them these locks. And I just want to emphasize that these locks need to be installed on your hair as a braided, like you're getting single braids done. It's just how you braid it. You don't braid it tight, you braid it loosely so it can mat and you can get rid of that braided pattern, but it'll still intertwine and match your hair as you tie it and it grows out. So it matches fully, okay? That service I do. So if you want your hair done, start off your micro locks with micro braids, but we say micro locks. If you want me to do your micro lock extensions, you can do that. Email me. We can book a consultation because I do need to talk to you. I need to know what you want done and the vision of it. I need to see the health of your hair. So that's a video consultation. And then we can go forward with that with pricing and I come out to you. Okay, so that's what I do. Here in the greater Toronto area, yes, I can go to Hamilton. Yes, I can go, but out of the States and all that stuff, if I need to and you want it done, I can definitely come to you. So a consultation is a must. So I do that. If you want this done, I can do this for you. Traditional locks extensions, if you want that done, that's an order. I don't just have it sitting around and just letting it sit here. I customize it to what you want. So that's another consultation. So if you do want me to make lock extensions for you out of human Afro kinky hair that you can color and manipulate, and it's very light, doesn't weigh down. And I recommend if you're going to do it yourself, don't use synthetic because it's heavy, weighs down, is itchy and all the stuff, and it doesn't mat the way that human hair would, right? I do make traditional locks. So if you want that service done, email me and I will book a consultation with you where it's convenient for both of us, and you can let me know what you're looking for and I can make it and send it out to you, or we can meet. If you're in Toronto, we can meet and I can hand deliver it to you. So let me know if that would be an interest of yours. Just letting you know I do have it. The website is in works. It's in the works because, and I've said that many times, it's just that I'd rather take the 1 and 2 orders right now that I can manage since I'm rehabilitating and I'm at home and I'm just, allowing God to pour into me and heal me correctly through what had happened to me. So I'm at home and I can do it. I don't want to feel rushed. I don't want to have a lot of orders. But I trust that when you do want it done, I can do it for you and I'll be 100% in doing it and, servicing you and with the product that you want from me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like I'm being rushed and it's all half ASS. It's going to be good quality. I have the time, but I want to manage my orders well at this time. The website changing because I'm my brand, right? And I do makeup, I do hair, I do many things. But I found that my motivational speaking, my encouraging speaking, the truth speaking that I'm speaking into those that have went through what I went through is something that's going to take precedence going forward. So the website will be changed into my name and services in terms of coming to events and speaking to people, motivating people, speaking of my testimony and what I've gone through. I'm not sure if that's going to happen after my book or before my book, but that's in the process. So the website it's going to be mainly motivational speaking, testimony, how I can help you go through your journey of abuse, molestation, and all kinds of stuff, and neglect, and even divorce, all of those things. That is what the page is going to be focused on. Okay, and then the other things would be, if you want locks and all that stuff, but I'm not sure if I'm going to make that in a wider scale. If I do, that will be a separate website. But for now, I'm just working on something for myself. I know there's a lot of influencers here on the page, and I know that people, not this page, but on YouTube and on TikTok and all that stuff, and we find who is for us, and especially being a person, I'm not an influential person. I'm a person that encourages and inspires you with truth because I've been through it. I believe that there's people that are going to be healed and touched by what I've been through. Why I want to have a website for that in terms of going to ladies groups and speaking, going in Zoom meetings and speaking, standing on a podium speaking just based off of my truths. Everyone else has their own truths, but I don't want to be labeled as an influencer because I'm not influencing anyone. I'm just speaking my truth. Everyone has went through what they went through, and they glean from who they're supposed to glean from and learn from who they're supposed to learn from. And I know that there's a few out there, a few of you that are going to learn from what I have to share with you based off of what I went through. So I'm trusting on that. So the website will be based off of my name, and I know my last name will change, but for now it's Ann Drayton. And then if I'm going to do the locks and makeup and all those other things, it'll be a different website. It will not be the same. Okay, so look forward to that. And hopefully I helped you out with your microlock journey or your lock journey or education on it, because I cannot recommend any products to you. The natural of naturalists products are best. If you're going to buy something, read the ingredients. Okay, read the ingredients. It helps, okay, because it will counteract with something else that's going on. But the more natural that you are, whether what you eat, how you sleep, the hours you sleep, the company you keep, what you're watching, what you're reading, right, what you're meditating on, how you're taking care of your body and your vessel, it matters. It all corresponds together. So hopefully I helped you. And I'm just going to give you a brief snippet of my hair and how it looks now. That was a lot of waving. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. I still have my parts and all that stuff, but I'm not concerned about it being clean. I just want it to be locked and healthy. I can do whatever style I want. I haven't done a retie as of yet. I'm leaving it until February near Valentine's Day because I'll be going out. So yeah, this is my 1 year mark. I know I'm a day late in posting it, but hopefully it was informative to you. Hopefully I could be of service to you, which whether you wanted some information or not, whether you want some locks done or not, I'm here, right? And I'll see you. No, actually, truth be told, you will not see another update until the 2 year mark. 2 year mark. And I won't lie to you, 2% of me has thought about cutting it out and just, slicking my hair in a ponytail and doing different things. It has happened. I know when I start working out and stuff like that, I just might cut it off. I'm not sure. Remember, everyone's journey is different, but I do want to retain certain length and I do want to see my grace and I do want to leave it alone. So yes, 98% of me is leaving it alone. Yeah. So I'll see you in 1 year with an update. I'll see you then.